everyone, let us start Maths 2 lessons of Standard 9th. Okay, name of lesson is Basic Concepts in Geometry. We will continue with the question practice at 1.2, question number 5. 1 to 4 question we have seen already in the previous lecture. Today we'll continue the question number 5. So one figure is given to us. We have to observe the figure carefully and then we have to answer to the given questions. Okay, so observe this figure. It is a number line where T, S, R, P, Q. These points are shown on the number line. So your first question is write the name of opposite ray. Okay, so opposite ray we have to find out of ray RP. Okay, so R is a middle point and P is at right hand side. So RP is at showing the direction towards the right. We have to write the answer of the ray which is showing the direction towards the left. Okay, so either it will be the RS or we can write the RT. Okay, so opposite ray RS is the opposite ray of RP. Okay, suppose children, if you are writing in place of RS, if you write RT, then also it is a correct one. Okay, so our answer is ray RS is opposite ray of RP. Okay, both should be in opposite direction. Next question. Write the intersection of ray PQ and ray RP. Intersection means common from both. Okay, or the part of the segment which is present in both. Okay, so see on number line children, PQ and RP. So if you will increase the RP forward, you will get the PQ under that. Yes, so PQ is present in PQ as well as it is present on RP. Yes, so your answer is ray PQ. In full sentence, intersection set of ray PQ and ray RP is PQ. Yes, now we'll continue with the next question. Write the union set of ray PQ and ray QR. Union means we have to combine them, means add them and write down. So see on number line PQ and RQ. So PQ and RQ, if you'll observe carefully, PQ and RQ is nothing but RP plus PQ. Yes, so your answer will be, yes, your answer will be QR or RQ. Okay, so answer is the union set of ray PQ and ray QR is line QR. Is what? Is line QR. Next question. Okay, continuation of the previous question only. So this is your question. Yes, in last slide we have seen 3 questions. Now question number 4. State the ray of which seg QR is subset. Okay, means in which ray QR is present. Is it clear? So there are many answers are possible for this. So seg QR is a subset of. Every subset is seg is a subset of itself. So your first answer is seg QR is a subset of QR. First of all, try to understand what is a subset. Subset means it is present inside that. A segment is present inside the given segment. So QR is present in QR. Yes, so your first answer is ray QR. Again, this QR, if your second answer is RQ. So, but it is a ray, so that's why different name we have given, ray RQ and ray QR. These are the two subset of set QR plus QS. See number line QS. QS. Ray QS is also a subset of ray QR. Okay, means it is present on ray QR. Then ray QT. Find out where it is. QT. QT is also present on QR. Okay. So here QR, RQ, QS and QT all are the subset of QR. All are the subset of QR. So we'll continue with this next question of question number 5. Question number 5, sub-question 5. Write the pairs means two, opposite rays with common end point R. Common end point means what? They should start from R and they should go in opposite direction. So pay attention on number line, children. Okay, R is there. See at right hand side and take any other alphabet. So I will take here RP. Now look at the left hand side and take any other alphabet from the left hand side. So I will take here RS. So we can say that RP and RS, ray RP and ray RS are the opposite rays with the common end point R. Means we have to start from R. If you will write answer for this question RQ and RT, then also it will be the correct one. Now next question, write any two rays with common end point. Means who are having the end point common, means starting point should be the common. Any two we can write. Okay, here they are not asking the opposite rays. So you can take either RP, RQ or RS or RT. Okay, you can start with the any point, but the both starting points should be the same. So here I have taken ST and SR. See on number line, children, ST and SR. Okay, you can take PQ or PR also, but the starting point should be the same. Okay, now next question, write the intersection of intersection set of ray SP and ray ST. See on number line, children, SP, got where it is? Yes, and ST. Okay, but if you see that SP is present going towards the right and ST is going towards the left, their direction is not same. They are the rays and their direction is not same. So they will not have any common segment. But as their end point is same, so they have the common intersection, that is point S. So your answer is the intersection of intersection set of ray SP and ray ST is point S. Okay, is point S because they are going in opposite. We'll continue with the question number 6 of 1.2 practice set. So question is there in front of you. We have to observe the figure and we have to write the answer. Okay, so if you'll observe here, total 7 or 8 points are given. Again we have to see the question and write the answer. So first question is, state the point which are equidistant from point B. Okay, so immediately observe the point B, children. Yes, observe where the point B is there. Yes, now we have to do the frog jumps. Okay, so if I will jump 2 step left, so same 2 step I have to jump right. Okay, 2 step left, 2 step right. So if you take the jump of 2, if you do the frog jump of 2, you will come from A to B to A. Yes. So 2 centimeter, if you take the jump, you will come to the B, A. And if you take the 2 centimeter at right, you will come to the C. Yes, children. So we can say that point B, point A and point C. Point A and point C is your answer. Or we can write, if you take the 4 jump from the B, you will get, yes, you will get D. 4 jump from the point B, you will get here P. So if someone will write point P and point D, then also it is a correct answer. So here we got the second answer, that is point P and D. Okay, so these are your equidistance, means present at equal distance. Now we'll continue with the second question. Question number 2 is, write a pair of points equidistant from point Q. Okay, so find out Q where it is, and now we'll jump first right and then left. From Q, if you jump right hand side, you will get L. If you jump left hand side, you will get U. So your first point pair of point is L and U. If you jump twice, you will get the P. Okay, at which side? Right hand side. And if you jump again twice at left hand side, you will get R. So your answer is point R and point P. Here only a pair is asked. So we'll write only one pair and we will proceed with the next question. Okay, I have written here P and R and P. You can write here U and L also. It will also work. Now question number 3 is given. Find out distance with distance UV between UV, distance between PC, distance between VB and distance between UL. Okay, this is same like exercise 1.1. So we will see the few questions and then remaining I will ask you to do by your own. Okay. We'll find out distance between the UV solution. We'll write the coordinates. Coordinates of point U is 5 and coordinate of point V is 5. U is minus 5 and V is 5. So your 5 is greater than minus 5. So formula, greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. 5 minus minus 5. So minus minus will become plus. So 5 plus 5. Okay. So distance UV is equal to 10, children. Now we'll find out the distance between the PC. So again we'll write the coordinate. Coordinate of point P is minus 2. Coordinate of point C is 4. So again here minus 2 is smaller than 4. Formula, greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. So 4 minus minus 2 you will get. What you will get? 4 minus minus 2. Again here minus minus will become plus. So next step will be 4 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. So statement, distance between PC is 6. Similarly, we can find out the remaining part of this sum. Okay, children. Yes, children, we will see one sum from the problem set 1. It is question number 4 from the problem set. Question is given. Coordinate of point P on number line is 7. Okay. Find the coordinates of point on the number line which are at a distance 8 unit from the point B. Okay. We see the number line, children. We will take point Q at right hand side and point R at left hand side. Okay. And we will find out their coordinates. Here we will take X and Y coordinates. Okay. So we'll start. Coordinate of point P is given minus 7 and So we will take the point Q. So we will write, let the coordinate of Q be x. Be point on the positive side of point P. Means it is present on right hand side of point P. Okay. So here x will be greater than -7. Okay, x will be greater than -7. So we'll use our regular formula, greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. So distance PQ is equal to x minus -7. Okay, so distance PQ already it is given in the question, that is 8 unit. So and 8 as it is equal to x as it is, minus will become plus. So we will get the step 8 is equal to x plus 7. Now this 7 will bring at left hand side, it will become minus. So 8 minus 7, answer you will get 1. So value of x is 1. Means the coordinate of point Q is 1. Okay. Now we'll see for the second part. We'll take the point R at left hand side, means at negative side. So the coordinate of point R be a point on negative side of point P. Negative side of point P will take the R. So here y will be smaller than -7. Means -7 is greater. So distance PR you will get -7 minus y. Greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Again here PR is 8. So 8 is equal to -7 minus y as it is. We'll bring the -7 at left. So it will become 8 plus 7 is equal to minus y as it is. So minus y is equal to 15. Minus will shift it to the 15. So you will get y is equal to -15. So you will get the coordinate of point R is -15. So we got both the points which are 8 unit away from point P. Okay, children? Yes, children. Now note down your homework. Question 1. Yes, this question you will solve like question number 4, which is present in problem set 1. Okay, take the help of that question number 4 of problem set 1 and solve it. Now in question number 2, simply we have to use the formula, distance between this point, 2 point is equal to greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate, and we can solve it. Okay, so suppose your greater coordinate is 6 and smaller coordinate is 3. So distance between two given point is equal to 6 minus 3. You will get answer 3. Or you can assume a coordinate of A is 3 and coordinate of B is 6, and you can find out distance between AB. Anyhow it will work. So try all the sums, children. Okay. For any doubt, call me on the phone. Yes. Thank you everyone.